Now, gaining admission into Nigerian universities has never been easy as the rules keep changing, from shifting cutoff marks to a newly enforced age limit. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAM) is tightening the screws on how young Nigerians enter higher institutions. In this explainer, we trace the twists and turns of Nigeria's admission policy and unpack what the latest 2025 reforms really mean for students, parents, and institutions. Take a look.
Nigeria's journey to getting into university has always been a tough race, and over the years, the rules have shifted. From cutoff marks to age limits, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAM) has changed the way young Nigerians access higher education. So, how did we get here? It all began in 1978 when JAM was established to centralize university admissions. At the time, 200 points was the magic number, the standard cutoff point for university entry. Polytechnics and colleges set theirs slightly lower, usually around 180 points. As demand for university sports surged, adjustments followed. In 2013, JAM dropped the university cutoff point to 180, while polytechnics moved to 150 and colleges of education to 130 points. The aim was inclusiveness, but it sparked debates about standards. Then came 2017, a turning point. JAM approved the cutoff point as low as 120 points for universities. The public reaction was swift and scathing. Many saw it as lowering the bar too low, while JAM argued it was a flexible benchmark and not a blanket standard. By 2019, the cutoff mark was rebalanced to 160 for universities, 120 for polytechnics, and 100 marks for colleges of education. Institutions were given the freedom to set their own higher thresholds. In 2021, JAM took a backseat entirely, allowing schools to decide their own minimum scores. The central authorities stepped aside in favor of institutional autonomy. And now in 2025, another big change, this time on age. Speaking at the JAM policy meeting in Abuja, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, announced that 16 years is now the official minimum age for university admissions. The directive is clear and it's official, as well as non-negotiable. The decision is rooted in the need for academic maturity, system order, and national accountability. The government also declared that any admission processed outside of JAM's Central Admissions Processing System, CAPS, is illegal. Heads of institutions found circumventing this process will face prosecution, according to the minister. Now, this move is part of a wider effort to clean up Nigeria's admission system. From inflated scores to backdoor entries, the government is drawing a hard line. So, what's the current state of play? Cutoff marks are now determined by individual institutions. Admissions must be processed through CAPS. 16 is the minimum age of application. JAM may no longer dictate every number, but the system it oversees is becoming stricter, more transparent, and more rule-based. Will this restore credibility to Nigeria's admission process, or are more complications waiting around the corner? Well, only time will tell, but for now, students must know their age, check their scores, and follow the process to the letter.